Good morning, Bruna. How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm fine too. Good day, yeah?
Yeah,
It's raining.
I know, I love rainy days.
Okay, Bruna would like to tell you that I like to ask my clients about their tobacco use because it is something very important.
Yeah,
So, just if you don't mind, do I have your consent if I can ask you a few questions about
of
tobacco
course.
use?
Yeah.
What kind of tobacco do you use?
Usually I smoke cigarettes.
Okay, and how many? Any rough idea if you don't mind?
How many a day?
How many a day?
Around 10 cigarettes a day, usually.
Right. How soon after you wake up do you feel the craving of having your smoke? How early? Like within 10 minutes or more than 60 minutes or within 2 hours? How is it?
I would say that after 30 minutes
Right.
that I wake up, usually that's when I feel like smoking.
Right. That's good to know. Thank you for sharing. You must be knowing, can you give me a guess how quickly does nicotine, travels to your brain? I mean, just for a guess?
I have no idea.
Well, it takes around 7 to 14 seconds for the effects to travel to the mind, and the person feels obviously relaxed, and but it does have its detrimental effects. But no worries, we're going to discuss about them as well.
Thanks for sharing this information.
No problem. So, how many people in your life, or which of the people do you think who are with you who smoke? Are they your friends? Do you have friends who are smoking, or are your family members smoking?
So I live by myself, so I don't live with my parents. They don't smoke. I don't have any friends who smoke, but I work 8 hours a day, so 40 a week.
Okay.
And basically all my coworkers smoke. So we go out in the morning before work starts, and we go out to smoke, and during lunch and after work as well.
Thank you for being honest and sharing your information. So, how interested would you be to stop the use of tobacco? Like a bit, somewhat, or not at all?
Yeah, I know it's not the best thing in the world. I've thought about quitting some time before.
Right.
But somewhat, I would be willing to quit and talk, and maybe if I don't know if you guys can help me.
Sure,
but
we'll be very happy to.
yeah, it's something that I know it's important to.
Yes, definitely. If you don't mind, do you recall how many times you've tried to quit, or
Yeah,
if you don't?
actually, as I know it's not a good thing, and I know that my coworkers being there with this smell all the time, it doesn't help. So I did try before, I would say like twice,
Okay.
in different times, but it didn't work. It just didn't work.
No worries, Bruna. I would like to tell you that relapses are very common, and it's a very normal thing for any kind of habit that you're trying to stop. And every time you fail, or you have there's a relapse, you have learned something, and it's one step ahead, one step near to quitting. So don't get depressed or don't get pessimistic about it. Okay, so Bruna, we'll continue our conversation. I'm going to assist you through this whole quitting challenge, and I'm going to guide you through it, and we can discuss it together, and we can reach our goals together.
Okay.
So I'm going to just like to ask you that on a scale of 0 to 10, what is, how important would you say is it for you to quit?
I think an 8 would be ideal.
That's nice to know.
Yeah.
What motivates you to quit?
Especially my family. I think my dad and my mom would be happy if I quit.
Right.
And I know that my close friends, they're not very, happy when I'm around them, and I have to go out to smoke, and even the smell bothers them.
Okay.
So, and also, In the future, as I said the last appointment, I would love to get pregnant and have a family, and I don't want to have problems with that, you know? So
Right.
it really got into my head.
So you do have a support network. That means, I mean, your parents, your friends,
Oh yeah, for sure.
maybe your co-workers, because you were smoking with them, so they might get motivated with you when they see you.
Yeah,
and they
they're
might
very
think of
nice. I
quit.
don't think they're gonna be like saying that I should continue. You know what I mean? I think they're gonna support
They're
me.
going to be
Yeah.
supporting. That's really good to know, and that really helps. So, what kind of, like, if you like to share, would you like to tell me in your previous quitting attempts, what were your symptoms that, you know, you could not, what were your withdrawal symptoms that you
Yeah.
faced?
I was actually going to ask you about that because last time, especially, I noticed that I was hungry all the time, and I gained weight for sure, and that bothered me. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
So I'm going to give you some strategies to face that. So Bruna, for that, you could be eating a balanced diet and drink lots of water, because that keeps you hydrated, and it also helps to relieve one of the other symptoms, withdrawal symptoms, such as constipation.
Oh, okay.
You could also be investing your time in aerobic exercises if you like it.
Yeah.
Any
That's
other
a good
symptoms
idea.
that you faced during your last quitting process?
Yeah, I felt very sad.
Oh, yeah.
Like something was missing, you know.
Oh, definitely. I can understand. I believe you're already on antidepressants. So the best way to keep yourself happy and to keep yourself, to avoid the symptoms is to have some kind of distractions, have a group
Yeah.
of friends who will, you can just go whenever you feel that you
Yeah.
should just, go out for a walk and meet your friends, talk about